Happy Sunday. Today is actually rest day. I was trying to decide whether I was going to ride today or not, but I decided against it, obviously, because it's raining. For those of us that are in Seattle that know the current situation, man, someone must have been smoking around me or something. Jeez, can't stand it when I get nicotine on my clothes. But okay, so yeah, taking a day off, legs tomorrow, sprints and legs in the morning. Been fasted all morning. Gonna have a salad when I get home. It's like afternoon right now, so almost 1 o'clock. I'm breaking my fast almost 1 o'clock, about 12:30, with a kale and slaw salad. So that ought to hold me over most of the day, and then maybe have a little something later on this afternoon, goodies or whatnot. So really trying to focus on keeping the insulin levels much lower this week so I can burn a lot more fat throughout the evening hours especially, but really have to watch the insulin and the sugar intake throughout the day as an endomorph. You know, loading those carbohydrates right after workouts, and pretty much keeping them totally non-existent the rest of the day. If you're gonna carb up, you know, I would say, you know, the better thing to do is have them all in that small window after the workout, the 2-hour window, maybe 3. It just depends on who you are. But endomorphs, it needs to be as close as possible to your workout. And those workouts on the days you're gonna have heavier, you know, meals as far as carbohydrates is concerned, you know, you got to be working the big muscles, you got to be working the legs, and you know, you're going to be wanting to do higher rep stuff if you're going to be intaking more carbohydrates. You know, it's good to do a nice power workout, and you know, we all love the low rep workouts because it's, you know, helping us get a better idea of what our overall, you know, 1 rep max is. But if you're trying to have a bunch of carbohydrates on a certain day and you're going to be raising your insulin levels up pretty high, then you should be more focused on trying to get a high rep workout in. And so 10 to 15 reps if you're going to be having, you know, 100 grams of carbs as an endomorph. I would say, you know, 8 exercises, 8 to 10 exercises. I know that's quite a bit of time that you're going to be dedicating to your workout, but this is all about, as I've said before, this is all about gaining and maintaining a lean chisel physique. These are the things that you're going to have to do once you get lean if you want to maintain that lean look. Because if you don't do things like this, if you do cheat on your diet, you're going to start looking puffy. And that's the same thing as if you're, you know, trying to get your weight down. If you plan on having more carbohydrates, you know that your body's going to go into it's going to start storing fat, the fat that you eat, and it's not going to burn the fat that's in your system. So most likely, if you have a high amount of carbohydrates on a certain day, you're going to wake up heavier the next day, or wake up at the same weight that you are the next day. But most of the time, it's usually a higher weight. So the way you combat that is you do you know, like a cardio phase workout where you're getting high reps and you're sweating a lot. You know, you can also go out and walk in your sauna suit. You know, do some rolling hill or uphill walking in your sauna suit. That'll also help you burn a lot of calories and sweat. So then, yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with fat loss, but it keeps that weight number going down. You know, the next day you're gonna be filling yourself with water. You should be filling yourself with water every day, but you know, the next day you're gonna be obviously drinking a whole lot of water and cleaning yourself out, trying to clean those impurities out of your system. If you're having, you know, especially if you're having crappy food, you know, just because you're having higher carbohydrates doesn't mean they necessarily have to be bad carbohydrates. It's just the way that, you know, obviously the endomorph reacts to carbohydrates is more what we're talking about. But you should always be drinking a lot of water, always. You know, water intake is essential to recovery, is essential to maintaining healthy joints, and not not, you know, burning out your muscles when you're exercising, you're cramping. You know, that's the huge one. So, you know, you're gonna have to eat bananas. I just picked up some bananas from the store. You're gonna have to take in certain carbohydrates, you know, because of, you know, the banana, yeah, is higher in carbohydrates, but you're also getting the potassium that you need to combat things like cramping. So, you know, just, you know, these are all things that obviously that we've already talked about before, but like I said, we just have to keep reminding ourselves, because this is a journey. This is not a 1-step, 2-step, 3-step process. This is a journey that takes years to master, years to learn your body, years to learn these little like keys to how you stay lean and how to get weight off, you know, over the long haul, but still like enjoy your life a little bit. Okay, so happy Sunday.